On to the Finance Bill hearing now. The fluid nature of proposals in the Finance Bill touching on changes in taxes to money transfer services and insurance has irked stakeholders in the sector. The stakeholders who appeared before the Finance Committee to present their views on the Finance Bill 2024 cautioned the proposed increase in excise duty that would scare away investors seeking to inject funds into businesses as well as create an unconducive environment for business operators. Our reporter Abdiaziz Hashim with the details, even as the Finance Committee chair dismissed claims the views by the stakeholders will not be accommodated. In the final report,
various stakeholders kept their date with the Finance Committee seeking to add their voice on the proposed Finance Bill 2024. Here, they expressed their reservation on certain clauses in the bill, warning they will be counterproductive to the economy.
By increasing taxes year in, year out, I think you're causing profuse hemorrhage to private consumption. And private consumption is the engine of production.
So we will be the very first country in the world. We will be setting a record to actually be able to apply both excise and VAT on all financial transactions. And as I've explained, it goes to the very basics of the transactions that we do.
Why are we increasing tax when we are taking away essential services?
The Kenya Bankers Association took issue with a proposal to increase excise duty on fees charged for money transfer services by banks, money transfer agencies and other financial service providers from 15% to 20%.
The government has not been able to find a formula to actually be able to tax the informal sector. So when we push all Kenyans to informality, to cash transactions, we are complicating lives for the country, and I'll also mention that we are grey listed. So that makes life very, very difficult for us to get to the white list.
While on the other hand, lobby group Okoa Uchumi stated that despite the government's elaborate plan to increase the tax burden, they have not reciprocated the same energy towards the fight against the revenue leakages through corruption, illicit trade and money laundering.
And unfortunately, we've not seen very, very strong recommendations for how to reduce the theft, the corruption, the luxury.
And I agree with the stakeholders, what they're saying. We need to do better in terms of management, the predictability of our tax system.
The National Assembly's Finance Committee Chair, Kuria Kimani, assured the public their views will be considered, dismissing claims that the exercise was a public relations gimmick. Abdiaziz Hashim for Prime Edition.